This quick video is just to show you how to view your feedback that's left on a Dropbox for you. And you can view feedback on other assignments as well, but typically Dropbox feedback and discussion feedback is the stuff that is really going to tell you what you need to know to do better next time. So a lot of times as well, instructors like myself kind of assume that you've read it if we've left it for you. And we may grade your next assignment as if you are not going to make the same mistakes again. So we typically tend to grade easier towards the start of the semester and then grade a little harder as we expect you to have learned things from the feedback we've given. So please be sure to keep up with the feedback that you are given as well. So the first thing is, I'm in this particular class as basically a student and an instructor, so I left myself some fake feedback, and when I did, a little red dot appeared on this little icon up here, and on the updates icon, and I clicked on it and saw that 471, my leader interview grade, was updated, and it says what my grade was. Now what's unfortunate about that is it doesn't make it clear that feedback was left for me on that particular grade. So if you just click it, sorry, everything is always very slow in recording, it will take you straight to the grades tool. And so this particular course has quite a lot of grades going on. And of course I'm not a real student, so I've got a lot of bad grades. I haven't done anything to get my grades yet. So you can see here that in these ways, you know, descriptions have been left on certain things to help you understand what's happening with them. And then in this case, this is the final assignment, and so it says superior mastery was demonstrated and individual feedback was left. Well, what's tricky though is I left audio feedback, I filled out a rubric, I left text feedback, and I even attached a file as feedback on this particular Dropbox. But there's no link here to that. It's just the text feedback. That's all you're getting. So I left a lot more than that, and that's definitely not clear here whatsoever. A lot of times, if there is other feedback, it will give you like an assessment details link that you can click to get access to it, but sometimes it also does this. So it appears to be kind of a programming side issue within D2L. The programmers that wrote this just don't recognize that, you know, if you leave multiple types of feedback, you need multiple indicators for it, and one type sort of rules them all and overrides them. So if I hadn't left text, I think it might have given you a link. So in order to access that actual feedback, what you're going to want to do is go straight to the Dropbox tool itself, and that's under assessment in this particular class, the way this one's organized. So we can go to our Dropbox. Okay, so now that the Dropbox is open, you can see that we have feedback on this particular assignment. It goes ahead and tells us our score and how many files I submitted, but we also want to view this feedback from the instructor here. So what it's going to show you first is it's going to show you what you submitted. If GradeMark was used to grade the submission, then that'll be available here. GradeMark is basically turn it in, but also with kind of, just like in Word, you can mark up something, or in Google Docs, you can leave comments and things like that out to the side. GradeMark does something very similar and allows instructors to do that with your papers. So it would be a way for you to see online submission markup, it says. If that had been used, you'd find the link to that there. So now it shows you where you scored on the rubric, if there was a rubric, and then the text Dropbox feedback, and then attached files. So I left audio feedback on this and also a text file. So you can download and play both of these. Any computer should be able to open a WAV file very quickly. It's unfortunate that D2L does not make it automatically playable for you, but so be it. But at least you can view those things, and typically I leave the feedback as text because I want to make sure that you see it. But on assignments like this, where this is a final assignment in this class, so the assignment tends to be longer, things like that. Sometimes you'll have other types of feedback, and you may want to go and review those. Also, if there was something particular about your paper to explain why you got the grade that you did, I will use GradeMark. Or I may also just attach something in response to you so that you understand why you got the grade that you did, because I always want to make sure that the feedback is helpful. So I know that's how I handle it. Hopefully this will help you understand where to find and how to get your feedback on these types of assignments.